Nothing beats digging into journalism ethics at 11 p.m. And right now, you can question the law, your morals, and that entire media system for free. That's the quick step of scandal. 0 calories, 0 cost. Hi, I'm V. Welcome back to Don't Quote Me on That, your late night check-in with media, morals, and all the messy stuff in between. This week, we're diving into data in journalism with Katie, a specialist with 10 years of real experience in journalism and media ethics. So let's see what she brings to us tonight. So now, grab your tea, dim the lights, and hit play. Don't Quote Me on That, streaming wherever you listen to podcasts.
Hi V, and your listener too. It's my pleasure to join Don't Quote Me on That. My name is Katie, and I can't wait to start this episode tonight and hope my information helps you guys.
That's so sweet though. Well, so data in journalism. We hear about freedom of the press, right? But what happens when that freedom turns into snooping on people's private lives? Can you share with us?
Exactly. I mean, journalism has power, but it's also about the boundaries. And one of the biggest issues today is privacy. It's not just about hacking phones, it's about how personal info is collected, used, and sadly sometimes misused. This is especially relevant in data journalism, where large volumes of personal or sensitive data are handled without clear boundaries. Journalists may accidentally cross legal or ethical lines. For example, publishing private message, photo, or health data without consent can lead to serious legal consequences.
I see. Well, so are there any laws that protect those boundaries?
Yeah, under UK law, we got things like Data Protection Act or RIBA for your privacy, basically saying that, hey, don't spy on people without consent, but not every newsroom plays by the rule. Take the news of the work scandal back to 2011 that British tabloid literally hacked into voicemail of celebrity, royal, even victim of crimes just to get exclusive headlines. This case clearly showed the intersection of data misuse and privacy breach, which is both illegal and unethical, which wasn't just one-time mistake. It reflected a systemic problem in tabloid journalism where data were exploited daily for sensationalism.
Yeah, it sounds like a Netflix plot twist. I know that the paper was shut down, and some editors were arrested. So if you ask me, chasing clout shouldn't come at the cost of someone's dignity.
Right? That leads us to defamation too. Legally, if you publish info that harms someone's reputation, that's a defamation. Under the UK's Defamation Act, journalists are still responsible even if the harm wasn't on purpose. And yes, this happens more often than you think. Even everyday reporting, misquoting someone, misinterpreting leaked data, or running in verified claims from online sources can lead to serious damage, especially in high-profile cases.
So, if you guess wrong and ruin someone's life, it doesn't matter, the damage is still done right.
Yeah, and ethically, we got a few big values to think about. The first one, respect and consent. Journalists should always ask before sharing someone's story, especially in sensitive situations. You guys must using MLE1 Journalist Code of Ethics and NUJ Code of Conduct. A good example here is when covering a story involving victims of abuse or minors, using name or photo without permission not only violate ethics but may also breach protection law in some jurisdictions. Second, integrity, meaning don't lie and twist facts just to make your story puff by flowing IBSO the editor cost of practice. And finally, public interest, don't choose drama over truth.
Yeah, let's be honest, right? In Vietnam too, we've seen clickbait headlines get out of hand. I remember one case where written names and photo were plastered everywhere, and it turned out the story was wrong.
It happens, and that's where ethical decision-making comes in. One model we use is the Porter box. It helps break things down step by step from fact to value to principle and loyalty. Let's break it down in the news of the word example. The fact they had voicemail, that's illegal. About values, they value profit over privacy. Principle, they ignore ethical theory like Kant and Rawls. Finally, loyalties, they choose their editors' demand over public trust. This framework also applies to other common situations in data journalism, like publishing leaked documents without verifying authenticity or context. Octopus help journalists both and assess whether their choices align with ethical and legal standards.
If they had used the bottom box, maybe they would have stopped and thought, should we really publish this? Are we harming someone? And maybe we wouldn't have had the scandal, right? So, hear what we're saying. The journalists have to ask hard questions, not just about what they are reporting, but how. Your story can be really powerful without hurting people in the process.
Exactly. And in today's age of viral news, respecting ethics must just be the thing that saves your reputation and credibility.
Yeah, I couldn't agree more. So that's your late night dose of media drama, minus the drama in your life. Katie, thanks so much for staying up with us.
Anytime, B. Now go protect your data, people.
This episode was researched and supported by sources like the Data Protection Act, Defamation Act, the IPSO Code, NUJ and MEAA guidelines, and of course, a bit of late night Googling. And remember to catch us next week on Don't Quote Me on That. Sleep tight and until next time.